Hello, welcome to my Kansas garden. I'm going to tell you what I've been doing this week. I'm excited to share that with you. It's been a good week, so let's get right into it. April 6th. Today I am getting ready to start my pepper plants. I've always had trouble with pepper plants. Mostly last year is when I really got started into gardening, but I discovered too late that they do not germinate unless the soil is very warm. And in Kansas, the soil does not get that warm until June or July. So my peppers didn't even break the soil until June or July. So this year we're starting in April. We are going to seed start indoors. I have a grow mat, I have a grow light, and this is what I have done so far. This is seed starting mix. It was very dry, so I mixed in water with it to moisten it up. I filled up this tray. It has 36 cells. I've always had trouble with peppers germinating, so I went ahead and put 3 seeds per cell, and I will thin them to the strongest once they pop up. I have seeds to spare. I don't know if you've bought pepper seeds, but when you buy them, even if you buy them super cheap, like a $2 packet of seeds, you only get about this much, like maybe 100 seeds. This is 108, I think. So I've just been saving seeds out of the peppers that we've been eating. So I have a ton. And I was excited to begin this. I'm about to cover them with soil and stick them in my setup I have inside, and I'm excited to see if they will sprout. So here's our little setup. I've covered the seeds with soil and the mat is on. They've been watered. We don't need the light yet because we don't need the light until they break the soil, but we do have, get this one-handed. Oh, watch me pull it off the shelf. We've got this little thing here that turns the light on, and I kind of want to get a second one because you can see where the light is hitting, like right here in the middle. I don't know, but once they break the soil, I'm probably going to get something to raise this up so that it'll be, you know, right next to the light, because I don't want them to get leggy. But here we are. Here's our little seed starting setup, my first ever. Maybe we'll grow from here. That'd be fun. April 7th. Today I cleared more of the bed. You can see where I started, right here where the bricks stop. I cleared all this. It used to look like that, and I'm planning on turning this into more of a flower bed. There are little seedlings coming up in here. You can't really see them unless I get way down there. They just came up. So I need to still put down compost and worm castings here before I plant. April 8th. Last night we went to Menards and bought some bricks, and I just finished laying them. Have 5 left over. Probably gonna put those on that side. Can't really see because of the shadow, I suppose. I've also weeded in here. There's a lot of hay coming up in between the onions. I still have work to do, but it's looking a bit better. Now I'm going to sift and lay down some compost and worm castings to get this flower bed prepped. All right, I finished with the compost and the worm castings, put them down, and pulled this soaker hose through, went ahead and watered it in, and we're ready to plant tomorrow, hopefully. I also watered the rest of the garden. It's looking beautiful. Looking great. I also have a bunch of little flower seeds popping up. Not seeds, flower seedlings. There's one. Here's a couple. You can see I need to pull some weeds. There's another. There's another. There's one. There's one that got chewed on by bugs. What else do we got? There's one right there. One right there. One right there. One right there. So they're coming up all the way down. April 10th. I went ahead and planted the flowers next to these bricks right here. And I also prepped another section of the bed to put down compost and worm castings and plant another section of flowers. This will probably be the last section I do this season. I want to do the whole fence line eventually, but I think this year this will be all that I do. It's currently being watered, but I need to work on this other side. We have this right here growing, looking great. But over here, I want to put down bricks, obviously, to connect the bed. It needs compost, worm castings, you know the drill. But I want to plant some more flowers over here to fill it in. April 12th. I have not done a lot today. I just put the bricks along there and watered the garden, but I'm really happy with how the bricks look. I absolutely love it. Next week, I will do the compost and I will plant the flowers. And that's all I've been doing this week. I thank you for watching. I hope you've been doing well and enjoying your own garden. And I'll talk to you in our next video. Happy growing.